Hey, stop it! Hey, stop it!
Frustrated.
IT!
Hello and welcome to my channel. In this video I am going to share my opinions on some of the recent comebacks by groups and soloists. So without any further ado, let's start. First ones on this list are the Boyz. Best known for boyish concepts such as Giddy Up and Bloom Bloom, the Boyz have now undergone what can be called a coming-of-age ritual in K-pop. The group kicks off 2020 with the release of their very first studio album, which shares the same name as their title track, Reveal. The music video was released 18 hours prior to the actual album drop, which is a rare occurrence. This is hardly a random choice, as the concept chosen for their revelation is werewolves, therefore, the intimate connection with the satellite. The opening scene of the MV represents the group awakening to these transformations. Once covered in shadows, the group gets up and notices the moonlight. But instead of a literal storyline, what follows is a juxtaposition of enticing, artistic images that only hints to werewolves. Aesthetically, the MV excels in the use of stark contrasts, especially between light and shadows. Nuanced by lighting in red and green, blue and yellow, Reveal is dark but multifaceted, and the exploration of these dualities reinforces the ambiguity of being half man, half monster. As the moon who moves from darkness to light, so do the Boyz introducing their shadow side to the public. Despite its aesthetic scenarios, Reveal is largely a performance MV. Choreography, shots and impeccable styling take the lead, displaying some of the Boyz' best talents. While the artistic scenes refrain from werewolf motifs, the dance is filled with finger bites, claws grasping, and tempting interactions. The lyrics also showcase feral emotions, where the group demands to be seen. By taking on a different concept from what they were used to, the Boyz embrace their shadow and face uncertainty with convincing self-assuredness. Admitting to their animal side, they are now free to turn its weakness into strength, and add yet another skill to their impressive baggage. 6 months after their initial debut, Rocket Punch is back on the scene with a fiercer aura and sharper sound. Right off the bat, it's abundantly clear that Rocket Punch did not come to play with this comeback. With the driving tempo, it's impossible to deny the energy oozing from this track, and it doesn't stop even for a moment. Bouncy reminds me a lot of something that ITZY or FX might release, with the tried and true pop melody accompanied by hip-hop breakdowns to keep things fresh. As far as the music video goes, the aesthetic pretty much accompanies exactly as you would expect with such a lively and spirited track. The choreography is dynamic and fun and also lends itself to the overall hype of the track. With the neon color themes of the background coupled with the dazzling outfits and fun choreography, this comeback is wrapped in a perfectly energetic package that inspires you to get your groove on, no matter your mood. Red Punch is a solid album, there's no denying that. The album is put together very well when it comes to cohesiveness, with the hyper and more intense tracks composing the beginning, and the slower and lighter tracks rounding out the album. But depending on personal taste, it might not have the power needed to attract certain listeners. Still, Rocket Punch is very early in their career, and they've already shown a new side to their talents through this comeback, so it is likely they will continue to grow into something truly great as time goes on. Even though I wouldn't consider myself a fan of the group, I thoroughly enjoyed this comeback and I'm excited to see what is to come. Pentagon has taken on a psychological thriller plot for their latest comeback with their first full-length album Universe, The Black Hole and its intense title track Dr. BeBe, which were released on February 12th. Love, fall, hurt, and crazy, those were the first words that opened Dr. BeBe courtesy of Kino, and it already left shivers especially as it repeated during the song's chorus. Radiating a rich sound altogether, the track was composed of an excellent mixture of various heart-stopping elements such as Huey's vocals, Jinho's high notes, and the beautiful harmonies made with ad-libs at the background, among others. Pentagon's rap line also slayed this song, of course, as it contains strong and intense beats. It was only fitting that the rap verses hit hard, which Yeto and Wooseok delivered impeccably. The music video was just like the song, dark, angsty, and raw. While on one side they were decked in leather and fiercely dancing to the snappy choreography, the music video also showed them dealing with destruction and madness in a very sudden change of concept. Reflecting how Pentagon is challenging a new genre, Dr. BeBe is a wild ride that was very different from the Pentagon that everyone had known, especially from their Shine and Humph eras. This song, which aggressively grabs one's attention, successfully showcased the versatility of Pentagon and highlighted a strong start for them this 2020. Glowing intensely with fierce energy all set up for their return, the quartet rose with another powerful and catchy track for 2020 through the fiery title track of their newest mini-album Red Moon. Combining elements from Moonbyul, EDM, and trap genres, their latest song of the same title as their album contains the signature card sound but with an added oomph for intensity, serving as a treat for old and new fans alike. Most notably, Red Moon also left no room for doubts about the versatility of all the members in every field possible. This, much to fans' delight, were brought by the mini switch-ups that made the song all the more interesting. In fact, vocal goddesses Jiwoo and Somin heated up this comeback a lot by showing a new side to them with their fiery rap parts on the song. Moreover, BM and J Sepha's vocals were given the time to shine bright as well, and all four members created splendid harmonies with each other all throughout, which made the song even more riveting. Their powerful visuals displayed on the music video were also an element not to miss, and the same goes for their smooth and sharp choreography. The styling and the sets complemented the fiery aura that the group gave off with their vocals and choreography as well, making Red Moon an altogether perfect package for fans to enjoy. Mamamoo's Moonbyul has set the stage for transitioning into a prominent female solo artist. On February 14th, she made her second solo comeback with her mini-album Dark Side of the Moon, and title song Eclipse. According to Hanteo chart, Moonbyul's second mini-album Dark Side of the Moon showed phenomenal performance with sales of more than 59,000 copies on the first day of release. As a result, Moonbyul ranks as best-selling female soloist after IU and Taeyeon for the first-day album sales. The title song Eclipse expresses the inner duality, alluding to the eclipse where the moon obscures the sun. Comprising of powerful and punchy beats combined with the fascinating voice of Moonbyul, the song delivers a fascinating sound. Moreover, the black and white styling embodies good and evil. It maximizes the neutral charm of its featured solo artist. It's rare to hear this style outside of the moody boy group OVRA, but it works. They find ways to pull this tired trap/EDM brew in new directions, bringing in rock guitar and pushing Moonbyul's talents further than the quirky idol rap she usually delivers. The klaxon-like synth blends well with the squeals of guitar that filter in and out of the track. The refrain is solid and memorable from the first listen. Even better is the aggressive pre-chorus, which approaches death metal in its warped delivery. It's a delightful surprise from Moonbyul, whom I am proud for releasing a track like this.